Hello, and welcome developers of open educational materials. My name is Laurie Fernandez. I'm an instructor at Kent Career Technical Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm also a graduate student at Michigan State University in the Educational Technology Master's Program. I would like to present my game called the Marble Racing Game. If you're a football fan like me, I bet you can remember the last second of the Michigan State victory over Michigan last year. With only 10 seconds left on the clock and a 2-point lead, the Michigan punter fumbled a long snap and Michigan State's Jalen Watts Jackson scooped up the loose ball and ran 38 yards for the amazing game-winning touchdown.
Unbelievable!
And who can forget last year's Detroit Lions loss to Green Bay when quarterback Aaron Rodgers attempted a last-second Hail Mary. It was caught in the end zone by Richard Rodgers for a 61-yard touchdown to win the game in Detroit.
In the end zone, it is caught for the win!
These last-second victories are certainly memorable, as are the football players who made them happen. Sometimes it may seem as if only one or two players are responsible for making game-winning plays like these, but they were actually made possible by a lot of planning, coordination, and cooperation of an entire team of people. It actually takes teamwork to win a football game. Teamwork is an essential part of success both on the football field and off. Teamwork is the willingness of a group of people to work together to achieve a common goal. By its very nature, teamwork is an activity that involves social interaction and the exchanging of ideas and actions which help drive a team to effectively and efficiently complete a task. That's why companies often list teamwork as a required skill when looking for a potential employee. Graduates who are entering the workforce today face a very different world than, say, 20 years ago. Jobs that call for routine, manual labor have steadily disappeared, while jobs that require non-routine, analytical, and interpersonal skills are in great demand. Students need to learn these 21st century skills in school to be able to compete in today's working world. Unfortunately, the current educational structure, where students are primarily rewarded for their individual test-taking ability, does not prepare students for the world of work. Business leaders report that graduates are leaving school without workplace skills such as effective teamwork, oral and written communication, critical thinking, and the self-direction to manage one's own learning and work. In fact, employers often express that these skills are more important than basic skills like reading and mathematics. Teamwork is one of the 21st century skills that should be taught and used in schools. One problem is that teachers often make the assumption that group work is the same thing as teamwork. They assign a task to a group of students and expect the group to figure out how to work together to complete the task. On the other hand, teamwork should be a group of people cooperatively working together, supporting each other, and communicating with each other to complete the task. In teamwork, the process is important, and it is the process that needs to be taught. Let me introduce you to a game called the Marble Racing Game. It's a game activity that I developed to help instructors teach students about the important concepts of teamwork. It is normally played in a classroom setting and can be played with many different age groups from older elementary to high school students. The Marble Racing Game emphasizes three important concepts of an effective team. These are a common goal. Everyone on an effective team must be working towards a common goal. They should be aware of the goal and put effort into meeting the goal without consideration to personal objectives. Communication. An effective team must have a results-driven structure that includes the ability to communicate with each other. They should be able to share their thoughts and ideas and participate in group decision-making. Collaboration. Effective teams work together to plan and solve problems. Collaborating grants the team an advantage of having multiple perspectives and ideas and a better chance of developing an innovative solution to a problem. The Marble Racing Game requires players to build a marble racing track as a team using PVC pipe. But to emphasize the process of teamwork, the team must complete the task without the affordances of important teamwork concepts such as knowing the goal and being able to communicate and collaborate. Each player will build one section of the track, and then the individual sections must be put together to form the complete track. The real learning will take place through the reflection on the team's successes or failures. The Marble Racing Game works like this. The instructor arranges the players into teams of 4 and hands each player a bag of PVC pipe and pipe fittings. Each player is instructed to build one section of the marble track that will eventually be combined with 3 other sections. Later, the team will get together to combine all 4 individual tracks into one. Now remember, the players are not able to communicate or collaborate, so the players must build without speaking to anyone or seeing what the other team members are doing. It should take about 10 minutes for each player to build what they think should be a working solution. Once all the team members' tracks are built, the team gets together to combine the 4 sections into one large marble track. Right away, they realize that it's going to be difficult to fit the tracks together without modifying them. It usually takes about 20 minutes for this part of the game, but when a team completes the track, there can be quite a celebration for finally getting the marble to go through the track and fall into the container. The most important part of the game is the post-game reflection about the teamwork lessons learned. The players can quickly identify the fact that communication and collaboration would have helped them build a better marble track. They also readily agree that getting together beforehand to plan what the track should look like is essential. In other words, everyone needs to know the final goal before building their individual sections. Producing this game is a relatively simple process and should only take a couple of hours to complete. You're going to need some 3/4 inch PVC pipe pieces. These are 3 10-foot long pipes, 10 T-fittings, 10 straight fittings, 10 45-degree angle fittings, 10 90-degree angle fittings, 4 track guides and 4 adapters, 1 funnel, 1 water jug, and 1 marble. Most of the PVC materials can be purchased at a home improvement store such as Lowe's or Home Depot. The total cost to purchase all this is $37.88. Now all you have to do is cut the long pieces of pipe into several smaller pieces and then organize all the pipe pieces into 4 different groups. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed listening to my pitch for the marble racing game. Let me leave you with the words of Henry Ford. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Thank you for listening. I would be happy now to answer any further questions you may have.